Hey guys, today I will be creating a little border that I will try and build multiple bases inside of. I'm going to try and build as many bases as I can. Alright, I built the border. I am going to build the first base. This one will be on the corner. This one is going to be 2 stories. I think that's a good size. Alright, I forgot to get a building block. I think I'm gonna go with andesite and cobblestone. I think that's a good mix. I like using a mod sometimes that is like, it lets me build with random blocks. Like I can pick different blocks, and then I can select those to be in like a randomized pool. And then once I build one of those, once I build something, then it will use one of those randomized blocks instead of the ones I'm selecting. This wall is too short. Alright, there we go. I think I'm gonna keep this just like a square shape. Actually, yeah, I will. Alright, I need a door, because all houses need a door. I don't know why I said that like it's not true, it is true. Oh, and a bed. Alright, get the door. Sorry if you can hear my keyboard and mouse in the recording. I just forgot to turn on my noise canceling for this. And I'm pretty lazy, so I'm not gonna do it myself while I'm recording. This isn't square at all, but I don't really care, as long as it looks good when it's done. And the rules are, each base needs to be decorated. Each base needs to have a crafting table, a furnace, and a bed. Oh, and some lighting. And each base needs to be inside of this red square. Those are the only rules. Alright, there we go, almost done with the walls. Alright. And there we go, now I have to add the stuff inside. Alright, I also need a ladder, but first I'm gonna get the lighting. Let's get a stair for the table. And I think this will be a good place to put the furnace, like a little kitchen. And then I'm gonna do all this. Whenever I build in survival, I don't normally put planks underneath the structure. I can't think. Underneath the, furnaces and crafting tables. It's just something that I, don't do because it uses up resources. I think ladders should be like vines. I think you should be able to, do this, and then make a corner version, you know, like this. But, you know, you can't, so. Alright. Almost done. Now I just need to get the roof. Roofs are pretty hard for me. I normally, whenever I don't want the player to just, like, look up there, I just do a flat roof. But, you know, oh, wait. I can't do a 3D roof. Alright, I'll do, like, actually, I think I'll just keep it like this. I think that's a little bit better than having to break my own rules. I mean, this could be an exception, but I don't think I want to. Alright. And that's pretty good looking, I guess. But I do have something I want to do. Let's get a fence. And then that. And then do this. And these will have lanterns on them. I like that. Yeah, it looks pretty good. When I'm done with the video, you guys can rate which one was your favorite. Anyway, I want to make a tent now. Let's get some of the materials. I think I'm just gonna use red wool and fences as the actual structure of the tent. Honestly, I kind of wanted to do like a military tent, but I don't think I will, because you know that won't really fit into this build. It won't fit well. So yeah. Okay. Almost done. With the structure, at least. Ooh, wait, I have a good idea. That is a bad idea. I don't like the way that looks. Alright, that's good. And then let's double up the beds. So, like, a family can live in here or whatever. Okay. Ooh, I should put some leaves on the other house. I think I'll store those for later. And maybe some beehives, too. But for now, I'm just gonna focus on... Oh, wait, I'm in the wrong way. Wrong way? I mean, wrong tab. Whoops. Alright, I think I'm gonna add a new rule that each place needs storage. 2. This one won't have a door, but, you know, it's not really part of the rules to have a door. It's just that I feel like a lot of houses have doors. I don't know why I said it like that. Of course they have doors. Why can't I find the crafting table? I could have just searched it. Here we go. Sorry guys, I just woke up. Anyway. The tree doesn't count as part of the build because I didn't, you know, plant that. That was already there. So, yeah. I almost put leaves on this side. You know what? New rule. If the only things that are allowed to be outside of the border is plants and nature. And by outside the border, I mean like on the border. Normally, whenever I do this challenge for myself, I normally make it so things can be on the border, but not outside of the border. Anyway, right, let's get a furnace. Wait, no, not furnace. I almost had crafting table. Campfire for the bees. Let's get a trap door, so you don't, you know, see all the flames. So we seem, you know, ethical. Let's reuse the fences, but I think I'm gonna go with spruce fences, because I think those might look pretty good. And let's get some bees. Now let's get some bees. I love the way bees look. They're so cute. Dude, where are you going? There's a house right here, man. Where are you? There's a house right there, little guy. Are you going all the way to those flowers? There's literally a house right there for you, little guy. Speed it up. There we go. Alright. Oh, right, I forgot the fences here. I'm gonna use spruce again. You know what, I'm gonna clear my inventory. It's getting pretty cluttered in there. If you guys are enjoying the video, I would appreciate it if you subscribed. You know, you don't have to, but it would boost my, my serotonin levels. I don't really care about making too much money. Basically, my plan with my YouTube channel is to be able to make some money off of it, but not, like, to the point where I don't have to work, you know? I just want to make some money off of my YouTube channel. So I would really appreciate it if you subscribed, liked the video, and just, like, tried and watched it to the end. Now I'm gonna build the next house. Actually, should I use spruce for this one? Or dark wood? I think I like dark wood the most. Sorry, dark oak. Because dark oak always gets slept on in mods I like. Like, whenever I see a mod, I'm like, oh boy, what are they gonna do with the dark forest? They do nothing. And I'm talking about, like, world gen mods. They normally do nothing for the dark oak forests. And it makes me sad, because I love the dark oak. I think I'm going to build this one, like, relatively underground. New rule. If a build is underground, then it cannot have more than one, base contained inside of it, you know? Like, it can't have more than, it can have more than one. I would say the maximum amount of houses inside of one small underground area is 2. I think that's the maximum. But if I ever make a sequel to this video, then I guess you guys can make your own rules so this can be harder. I think that would be pretty cool. I would also shout you out if you decide to put one of your rules in if I choose one of your rules for my next video. Unless you're already like a really big YouTuber, you probably won't really need the shout out. Alright, let's get a ladder. I'm still gonna shout out anybody who gives me new ideas, and I do use them. Because, you know, I'm not really, I was about to say I'm not really that bad of a guy, but, you know, you never know who you are, you know. I keep saying you know. I don't know why I keep saying that. Alright. This is going to be the first area. Honestly, I think this area should be the storage area. Let me know if you guys have any other ideas for new videos, you know. Like and subscribe to see if your idea gets used, you know. I keep saying you know. I don't know why I keep saying that. Anyway, let me see if this works. Yeah, that works surprisingly. Anyway, should I keep that wall like that? I don't think I should. Oh, and just so you know, this entire recording is, being recorded as I build. It's not, an after recording, like I'm recording. I almost said the same thing twice. And I can hear my own voice again. Ooh, that was not planned. This is a super flat world, so I can't really give you the seed. Because, you know, if you use super flat for this world, the seed wouldn't do anything. I was about to say the S word, but then I realized my channel, you know, is, you know, for kids and stuff. I don't make my videos, I don't label my, oh my god, dude, there's so much ore. Anyway, I don't label my videos for kids, just because, like, it lets me see your guys' comments. The first 2 videos I uploaded, you can go check those out if you want. I don't really care about those videos, you know. They're pretty old. But, oh, hi, Mara. That was my cousin. So, those videos that I made first, I labeled them as kids, simply because, well, I labeled them for kids, because I felt like that would give me a boost in the algorithm. It didn't. Like, not at all. Anyway, I need some beds. Here's another rule. If one base has 2 beds, it can be counted as 2 bases, but only if we count the amount of beds. So I would consider this 1 base down here. And this is just like a little storage area. Oh wow. I was underground for quite a bit. Why did I say it like that? Alright, and this one I'm actually gonna do a proper roof for. A proper roof? Why did I do that voice? Alright. My parents aren't home right now. I just felt like I'd record while they weren't home because... Why am I using slabs for this? I should just use full blocks. Anyway, I felt like it would be a good time to record because they're busy right now. And, like, I can't annoy them if they're not at home. Anyway. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Anyway. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like that. Sorry for the voice crack. Alright. I'm gonna stop the video here. Let me know your ideas for new bases in the comments. Yeah. If you have any new rule ideas, like to make the next houses smaller, or harder to make. Also, since when did these guys spawn naturally? What do you